Kuma, the absolute legend, has done it again. Kalm Skip no longer requires any buffoonery involving the Midgar Zolom. Can you believe it? Kalm Skip is we were all ready to just accept the Midgar Zolom's shenanigans as part of the run and implement it into our runs as best we can, but while we played, Kuma continued to work, and he has completely broken through with a new strat. So if you don't already know about Kalm Skip, I've got some links in the description. You can check out my original video about Kalm Skip, its discovery, how it works, how to do it, the implications of it, whatnot. Then also there is a video by Ace Zephyr that is a very good, thorough, and easy to understand technical explanation of how it works. So check out those two to get caught up if you don't already know. So what we have now, though, is basically, remember the Chocobo glitch part of the trick, or the Chocobo trick? That part is no longer necessary. The reason we had to do that before was because initiating the Chocobo trick is how you were able to dismount a Chocobo outside of the little cave-side grass area. But Kuma has now found a way to clip through the mountains right on that patch of grass over to the other side, from which you can run over to Junon there. And the thing about this patch of grass is that the dismount flag is active on this patch of grass. That's what the dismount mechanic was made for on this part of the game. So it's super simple. I've also got a link down to Kuma's video about his tutorial on how to do it, if you want his version of it. But all you gotta do is dismount the Chocobo the first time, One fun trick that's been kind of found out is that if you dismount the Chocobo at just the right spot to get Cloud to fall into the trigger for the dead Zolom cutscene, that actually skips the text boxes of him telling the Chocobo to stay. When you come out of the cutscene, he'll just be off the Chocobo and the Chocobo will be standing there. So that's a little bit of a time save for you too that has been kind of recently found. And so the positioning of that part doesn't really super matter. You just get off the Chocobo in a spot where you'll hit that cutscene, go into the cave and do your thing if you want long range. Don't if you don't. And then when you get back on the Chocobo, it's time right away to start the movement. So you just go right through the marsh, and you can hit these mountains. Just keep holding right. And then when you come up to this corner over here, you run straight upward, and after you get a little bit above the top of these footsteps, you start going left until you hit this corner of the mountain where you start going down. Then you start going down left at this point. And when you get back, the place that I like to stand for the dismount is right on this little corner of the mountain right here. And that will pop Cloud up into the air. And the reason that I like to dismount the Chocobo in that specific spot is because then if you run Cloud, all you have to do is move Cloud directly left, and then he kind of bumps into this line right here. That bump stores a new triangle in Cloud's triangle pointers that we need. So then run straight back right and a little bit up to get onto your Chocobo again. It looks funky, but when you're floating like this, you can get back on the Chocobo. Just do it. It works. Then run straight up and right. And then kind of looking at the same idea of being slightly above the top of the footprints. Once you're about there, start going directly right and then down off the side of the footprints. Then start going down and left around the barn. Around here where we used to bait the Zolom, you can start going left again. And then just get into that same spot with the Chocobo. And when you dismount Cloud this time, it kind of looks the same, but this time if you hold directly left like I was saying, this time you'll pop right through the mountains and come out on the other side. And from here, you can just make your way off to Junon. This is insane. I didn't expect to have this much advancement this fast, but apparently Kuma does not hibernate for the winter. There are clips to be found, and he will find them. So here it is. Expect to see this new version in runs starting now because it's already consistent. It's incredible. Now, so you might be asking, is this faster? I would like to say that it is more of a consistency thing than it is an outright speed thing. The problem with doing it this way, as far as speed goes, is that it is a much longer run on foot now to get to Junon. You're much more likely to get 2 encounters when you were much more likely to get 1 encounter with the old Kalm Skip setup. Now, this one is a little bit faster to execute the actual clip and the amount of running that you do. It's just as far as like getting rid of the chocobo trick, getting rid of the part where we have to get into an encounter with the Zolom and stuff, it is quite fast still. I just think that if you got a first try chocobo skip, then that method might be faster by a matter of like 5 seconds. But that's only if you got first try chocobo trick, which is so hard to do. And this is easy. This is easy. And so if you're sacrificing maybe a few seconds for 100% consistency, then I think it's worth it. The other potential issue that I'm seeing with this trick, with this version of the trick, is that one thing that I didn't really mention on the other video is that if you get into you can get into random battles while you are in the Kuma clipped state. And if that happens, you are soft locked when you come out of the battle. When you come out of the battle and Cloud's in a weird spot, the game doesn't let him move anymore. I'm guessing because the point triangle that you were using to clip around with is gone for some reason. And so the thing is, before, with the old version of the trick, you had a very small river to have to run over in order to get back safely on land. The distance you have to run through the mountain here is significantly longer, so that does mean that it's more likely for you to clip and softlock, probably. So yeah, we will see. It'll be interesting to see what runners prefer. The old method is risky because of how badly the Zolom can behave, while this method is a little bit riskier because of the increased chance to softlock while you're inside the mountain. And so, there you have it. There's the new version of the skip, already probably going to be seeing in runs. I'm definitely going to be using this version now. And so, thanks so much for watching. If you see, check out, go say hi to Kuma somewhere and thank him for his work here. If you're watching speedruns on Twitch, you'll probably see him in the chat and give him a PogChamp for me. Thanks for watching.